Good evening, everyone tuning in from Canada, USA, all around the world, Long Island, plus the five boroughs of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka Rookie Podcaster of Queens, New York, aka the Gregonator YouTuber who has shows on YouTube alongside with the host with the most, and of course um the rookie podcaster of Queens, New York. Listen, you're rocking with off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, episode 62. 62 in the making, guys. How about that? Listen, if you guys new to the channel, um, and you miss any previous episode, whether you are a YouTuber and of course a new listener, don't worry, I got you. And let me just remind everybody that we are live on not only YouTube, but I also decided to try out an experiment on Livit. So we're live and direct on Livit and YouTube at the same time. So that means I'm gonna do both at the same time. So all you gotta do is subscribe to the YouTube channel, G Money Stacks 555. Be sure to enable alerts, um, subscribe, um, be able to sorry, um, be reminded of when the show goes in the air live via live stream. A lookout for upcoming episodes, previous episodes that was recorded that will be uploaded and posted to the YouTube channel page. Uh, like, comment on the episodes alongside with the topics that was discussed. And also, don't forget to share the videos. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. Be sure to share the podcast alongside with audio streaming platforms, which will be discussed at the end of the show. All right. Now, um, now I am doing an experiment for Livit because of the fact that I recently had an account with Livit. So I wanted to see how the live stream goes for Livit because I know there's certain people that's actually following me on there that's probably watching at this point. So I wanted to actually give it a try. But this time I'm actually screen recording the live stream because I didn't know exactly how to save the live stream for Livit yesterday when I tried it out. So I'm gonna try to screen record this so I don't have to worry about any other issues whatsoever. And speaking of issues, we gotta talk about this alligator shit. But first, I want to talk about let's talk about the hold on. There's of course there's the sorry, give me a sec. First and foremost, I want to actually talk about this incident that I've been hearing about um for the past couple of days. So the first segment of the day is going to be um New York Mass Transit files. Yeah, let's get a little sound effect for this one right here. So, there's been an incident with the attacker on the one train, but the one train. Um, and this is according to um the New York Post. Now, for those of you who may not know what New York Mass Transit Files is about, it's basically about the stories behind the scenes based on MTA LIRR, MTA New York City Transit, MTA Bus, there's Nice Bus, but in this case, it's about an attack that happened. So basically, according to the New York Post, a man randomly attacked with hammer on Union Square platform. Yikes. Hang on a second, man. And of course, um, this article says a man was randomly attacked inside 14th Street Union Square subway station with a hammer. A man waiting for the train at Manhattan's Union Square subway station was hit in the head with a hammer in an unprovoked attack Friday night, police said. The strap hanger, who is in his 40s, was standing on the northbound Q train at 9:20 p.m. when a suspect struck him from behind with a blunt instrument believed to be a hammer, cops said. The victim was taken to Bellevue Hospital with a hammer laceration and was in stable condition, cops said. The suspect, a man wearing all black with white lettering on his shirt, fled the station, according to the NYPD. It's the second time in 2 days that a person was randomly attacked on a subway platform. On Friday morning, a woman was beaten with a metal pole while waiting for the G train, the NYPD said. Oh shit. Oh man, another one. Let's take a look at this one, shall we? So we got another subway incident that happened. Oh my goodness. Man beats woman with a metal stick on Brooklyn subway platform. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. A man wielding a metal stick bludgeoned a 58-year-old woman on a Brooklyn subway platform, police said Saturday. The attack happened Friday at 8:30 a.m. on the northbound platform of the Church Avenue G train station in Kensington, police said. The victim was waiting for the train when the fiend came up to her and bashed her with the stick multiple times in the head, leg, and arm, according to the NYPD. The battered strap hanger was taken to Methodist Hospital and treated for bruises and pain, cops said. Police released security video of a middle-aged suspect who was wearing a black t-shirt with an egg and bacon image and multicolored shorts during the apparently unprovoked beating. He remained at large. Okay, now that was your New York Mass Transit Files. Now we're gonna go to the main segment, which is um hold on a second. Hang on a second, guys. Just had it. Okay. The segment is chatting or the jazz. And basically it's about the not only the trending topics but particular stories that don't get the recognition, including mass transit, which I just did just now. So of course, every week, um every topic that I research is going to be, discussed, and hopefully, it's not that everybody's not going to be able to relate. So by any means, let's get to the main story here. in regards to an alligator. All right. Um, an alligator incident. Yes, we're gonna talk about that about now. So, the lifeguard.com, of course, so a Florida man was arrested Monday and charged with assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill after allegedly throwing an alligator through a fast food chain's drive-through window in October. Yeah, the Wendy's incident. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. And yeah, I don't understand this. I don't know why. So, um, okay, Joshua James, age 24, threw a 3.5-foot alligator through a Palm Beach County Wendy's drive-through window nearly 4 months ago, according to Florida Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation officials. He was also charged with illegally possessing an alligator and petty theft. Shit. Yeah. And a little bit of this. I'm sorry. So, a report that James drove his pickup truck to the window at about 1:20 a.m. October 11th was written by wildlife officer Nicholas Gurin. When an employee handed James his drink, he tossed an alligator through the window and sped off. That's what I want to know, and this is where the article comes in. So, I don't understand people, man. What are you doing with an alligator? It's not a safe creature to have as a pet. Man, I tell you, man. A report that James drove his pickup truck to the window at about, yeah, I already read that part already. Um, yeah. No one was hurt, and Gurin captured the alligator and released it into the wild. James was finally tracked down through video surveillance and a purchase at a neighboring convenience store. Gurin wrote James admitted to throwing the alligator in a December interview. He said James told him he had found the alligator on the side of the road and put it in his truck. The Palm Beach Post noted that James faces a third-degree felony charge for possessing the reptile. If he's convicted of that particular charge, he would face up to 5 years in prison. In James' court appearance Tuesday, he was ordered to stay clear of all Wendy's restaurants to avoid possessing animals aside from his mother's dog, to undergo a mental health test, and to refrain from possessing any weapons, according to WPTV. He was later released on $6,000 bond. Okay. Oh boy. Why in the hell would you get released on $6,000 bail and you just had the nerve to have an alligator out of all things? Like, why would you do this? I think he should have had more than 5 years in prison. Because any Wendy's employee would have been hurt, and it would have been a lot more worse. I say he should have gotten more than 5 years, man. That's crazy. Um, that's very crazy to me, man. And also we do have. Hold on a second. No, hold on a minute. Yes. Um. Yes, we do have another alligator issue here, man, that we need to discuss. So this is according to outsider .com. Okay, alligator handler seen in viral video being attacked reveals look at injuries. Alligator handler Lindsay Bull is making a full recovery after she survived an attack last weekend. Oh boy. I remember we discussed this, but we didn't get the guy's name who saved her. So um all right. So okay, I already read that part. The incident was caught on video via TMZ, which went viral, sharing some photos of her injuries. However, Bull said she would be just fine and she has no hard feelings for the scaly creature. What? Wait. Am I reading this right? She said she said that she has no hard feelings for the scaly creature. Are you fucking kidding me? Really though? Really? How the hell you gonna have feelings for for a fucking alligator, man? Ye- Man, an alligator is the most dangerous reptile of all time. How the hell you gonna feel sorry for it? I'll wait. Okay, as we continue, while she suffered significant tendon damage and a broken thumb and wrist, the incident could have been much worse. Bull was just doing her job. During a demonstration with the animal at the Utah facility, Scales and Tails, Bull's hand looked a little too appetizing. The alligator seized his opportunity and clamped down on her arm. Yeah, this is some scary shit, man. Look, folks, if you're gonna have a pet or whatever, don't let it be a dangerous creature like an alligator or a tiger or any domesticated animal whatsoever. I hate to I hate to I hate to bring this up, but it's not safe, man. You get what I'm saying? Anywho, okay, as we continue, the nearby customers are heard gasping and calling for help. One brave man, Donnie Wiseman, was standing by and can be heard screaming, "We need help here!" before jumping on top of the gator's back and wrestling with it, uh, Steve Irwin style. Oh shit. Okay, the alligator aptly named Darth Gator. Darth Gator. Darth Gator. Are you serious? Darth Gator out of all things. Oh man. Oh man. If Darth Gator, I I would have thought for a minute that that would be Darth Vader's brother. That would be so stupid. Oh man, listen. Um, all right. So yeah, yeah, Darth Gator attempts to do a death roll with Bull's hand in its mouth. The handler remains calm the entire time, carefully giving instructions to the man about how to help. In the photos, Bull shows a badly bloodied hand that is swollen. In another photo, however, she's smiling and her arm is heavily casted. Why alligators attack, you ask? Bull says she has no hard feelings for the gator. Okay. I don't know why you would actually have feelings for a fucking gator, but I'm sorry, man. But you would never catch me having feelings for a damn gator. That'd be like more that'd be like more crazy than somebody having feelings for a fucking bear that was in the fucking supermarket in 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 the previous episode that I just talked about. Yo. I'm sorry for laughing, folks, but I really needed this laugh, man, for real. Bulls. Okay, as as a handler, she had extensive training and understands that wild animals are just that wild. There's always a bit of risk when working with the creatures, and Bull will continue to take that risk. Moreover, Bull is incredibly grateful for the people who came to her and when she was at the mercy of the gator's powerful jaws. She plans to meet with those customers in a show of thanks following the incident. Bull was released from the hospital Tuesday. While gator alligator attacks aren't super common, they do happen. It seems that Florida has not been so lucky in this area. The state saw the most alligator attacks of any state this past year. There are several reasons why alligator attacks happen when people are seemingly minding their own business. A very unfortunate cyclist learned this lesson the hard way when he lost control of his bike and ended up falling into some water near the trail. He was attacked by an alligator and taken for emergency medical care. Experts said it's likely the alligator was just defending its nest. What nest? Which is one of the reasons they may attack a person. first of all, first of all, before I continue this shit, the only animal that I know that has a nest is birds. I'm not too sure about alligators because last time I checked, alligators are in what swamps and lakes? What the hell is an alligator building? I don't listen. This is just crazy for me, man. It's just crazy. I'm flabbergasted right now. Oh man, I'm just flabbergasted by this, man. Anyways, oh my gosh. Which is one of the reasons. Okay. Aggressive males are also extremely dangerous to people during mating season. When traveling through areas where gators live, it's best to keep a lookout and take safety measures while doing so. Okay. The Great Smoky Mountains are home to many unique species, including the smoky mad tom, longless salamanders, and one lonely little gator. Recently, a Tennessee wildlife officer removed a baby gator from a pond in Bradley County where the little guy was enjoying a swim. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency released a photo of the incident on Facebook, while Officer Dylan Maynard smiled with the captured reptile resting in his hands. Some users questioned why the alligator had both his mouth and his arms taped. Despite the speculations, the reptile isn't a pain. It, the reptile isn't in pain. In fact, this is a necessary precaution, which I have to really agree with. Like, okay, a baby gator, right? You never know what type of sharp teeth it may have, though. You know what I'm saying? And I really wish that nobody that I know has an alligator as a pet, man, because that'll be the most craziest shit that I ever heard in my entire life, man. If you really ask me, if you were to ask me years ago if I knew some friends that had an alligator as a fucking pet, are you like, hell the fuck no? Because that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy right there, man. I mean, really think about it, folks. If you're gonna have a pet, like I said, man, be sure you get an animal that's safe, not dangerous, and not domesticated, okay? as I take this drink, hang on a second, guys. All right. Um. Okay. Temporary tying its limbs protect both handlers from the sharp claws and the animal from hurting itself. The alligator now resides peacefully in Chattanooga Zoo. Chat- Chattanooga. Okay, that's one of the weirdest. I think it's one of the weirdest places that I ever heard compared to Albuquerque. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Hey, listen. Okay. All right. Before I continue this, let me see who's on Livit right now. Um. Yes, these donuts. Appreciate you for the snack, man. All right. Um, I will be reading Livit comments towards the end of the show, so don't worry about that. Um. All right. Where did I leave off? Oh, likely the sighting was the result of a resident improperly releasing a pet into the wild. Oftentimes, pet owners of less domesticated animals, like reptiles or rodents, will release their animals outdoors. This shit is so fucking crazy, man. This could be because they've grown too large for their cages, or their humans have simply grown tired of them. Sadly, these animals often don't survive on their own because they've become accustomed to the provisions their people provided and are unstable to find sufficient food sources, shelter, and protection from predators on their own. Tennessee sees increase in alligator sightings. Um, the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency assured Bradley County natives that the officers did not remove the alligator from its natural habitat. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, gators are not native to Tennessee. Rather, the American species likes to stay closer to the coast from North Carolina to Florida to Central Texas. Still, this doesn't rule out the possibility that the scaly reptiles aren't expanding their territory into the neighboring state. In fact, the TWRA Hunting and Trapping Guide for the 2020 through 2021 season even mentioned the growing number of alligators and, and cougar sightings within the past few years. End quote. Um, there's evidence and alligators are expanding their territories into Tennessee, the guide read. But don't call the cast of swamp people just yet. The booklet also mentions that these species are illegal to hunt in Tennessee. Species expanding their ranges into Tennessee are protected and may not be taken until a hunting season is proclaimed. The TWRA rather, included in the guide. Alligators and cougars are protected by state laws in Tennessee. Whether the gator in Bradley County was a pet or not, its presence points to an important issue one way or the other. On the other hand, a neglectful pet owner could be perpetrating the problem of releasing domesticated pets into the wild. On the other, the state could be seeing drastic changes in its waters within the coming years. Kite surfers thrive on a windy day. However, one recreational trip turned deadly as a Fort Lauderdale resident lost their life among high winds. After struggling with the kite to release himself, the surfer, identified as Fred Salter, went airborne in the wind gust. He passes through a cluster of palm trees and then slammed into the side of the local beach house. According to TMZ, Salter crashed to the ground below after slamming into the home and suffered major injuries. Authorities rushed the 61-year-old to Broward Health Medical Center. However, the surfer was in critical condition and succumbed to his injuries hours later. To some, it appeared irresponsible at the time to go kite surfing amid what some claim to be 40-mile-per-hour winds. However, the news broadcast, which detailed the fatal accident, said that Salter was an extremely experienced and beloved kite surfer. All right. Okay. His friends said they frequently found Salter kite surfing at Loggerhead Park. Overall, then this incident made his fatality all the more upsetting. Um, okay, more upsetting. Additionally, one local resident said weather conditions rapidly transformed to extremely dangerous conditions. Initially, the winds were calm before turning unmanageable. You got that right. Um, this possibly explains why Salter did not have time to release from his knee. No, his kite, rather. According to TMZ, Salter was a father, grandfather, and cancer survivor in addition to being an experienced kite surfer. He passed Wednesday around 10 a.m., according to Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue Battalion Chief Stephen Golan. Okay. Wind gusts plagued the United States East Coast this week. All right. Salter's fatal incident is one of the most recent disastrous events to take place among heavy wind gusts along the United States East Coast this week. Outsider expresses their sympathies for the family and friends of the experienced kite surfer. Further, among recent disasters, wind gusts and heavy rains from Tropical Storm Henry, which began plaguing the U.S. early last weekend, resulting in major floods and power outages up the coast. Wind and rain caused numerous flight cancellations when Henry crossed eastern shores earlier this week. Flight Aware shared that more than 1,000 flights saw cancellations nationally. High winds and flooding caused more than 100,000 power outages in Rhode Island alone. Locations within New York and southern Massachusetts saw wind gusts reaching up to 75 miles per hour. Like the winds which killed Salter, Connecticut saw slightly less intense gusts as the storm moved inland, dropping to a steady 40 miles per hour. Um, Additionally, rural areas saw numerous trees down due to the wind and rain, with many areas just now regaining access to popular routes on Wednesday this week. Henry should have made its way back out to the Atlantic at this point, though wind and rain still hold prevalent later in the week. Regardless, Outsider keeps those affected by the heavy winds and rain in mind as regions work to recover. Yellowstone Park, no doubt, has its fair share of generous views, interesting landmarks, and beautiful wildlife. Annually, many visitors flock to safety no, safely rather, view the park's unique yet highly dangerous geysers. However, each year there are always several who put themselves at risk despite warnings. Most recently, a 26-year-old woman received a fine and jail time after deliberately walking across Yellowstone National Park's fragile grounds. Jeez Louise. Um, According to The Hill, the woman Madeline Casey and two other friends were visiting the thermal pools and geysers in Norris Geyser Basin when she got caught. She and one friend stepped off of the path to walk across the thermal ground. The pair blatantly ignored the multiple signs significantly forbidding visitors from doing so. Okay. Um okay, I'm not gonna read all this. I want to get to this next topic actually. Um so I didn't think there was gonna be a national holiday in regards to relating to French fries. So this is going to be about National French Fries Day, and what that is, um, if I may. So, um, what is National French Fries Day? You ask. Okay. So it's mostly July 13th. Hold on, trying to. So history of National French Fries Day. The National French Fry Day is celebrated on July 13th. The history of who began the celebration and how the celebration began is not documented. Um, the National French Fry Day occurs a day before an important French holiday called Bastille Day. The National French Fries Day is famous in the United States of America and many other countries worldwide. History of French fries. The term French fry potatoes was first coined in the year 1856. It is also known as the cookery for maids of all work by E. Warren. It is believed that the French term French fries has its origin during the time of World War One. The American soldiers landed in Belgium and tasted the Belgian fries. It is believed that the American soldiers started calling them French fries because the official language of the Belgian army was French. I did not know that. Ain't that crazy? I did not know that. Um anyway, um yeah, the origin of French fries isn't from France, though it is called the French fries. Um, the French fries were sold when the first McDonald's was opened in San Bernardino in California in the year 1940. The arrival of French fries into the United States of America is credited to Thomas Jefferson. He served as a minister of French, no, France from 1784 to 1789. It is said that he served potatoes in a French manner for the White House dinner. What should we do on National French Fries Day, you ask? The best way to credit the National French Fries Day is to enjoy them in the restaurants with friends and family. McDonald's, KFC, and other popular restaurants will grab the popularity to offer amazing deals. It would be amazing to have the French fries as a starter for an awesome, awesome dinner. The recipe for crispy fries, French fries is not very hard. The one who loves to try different recipes can try to make French fries on National French Fries Day. The best combo for French fries could be mayonnaise, and that is also an easy recipe to be tried along with the French fries. Why should we celebrate National French Fries Day? The French fries have an amazing history. Of course, potatoes are loved by people around, and the yummy recipe with potatoes deserve a celebration. French fries are high in calories and they must be consumed within limits. The taste of it may make one want more, but one should set the limit with a tough heart. So, of course, every year is going to be July 13th. Yeah, every year is going to be July 13th, though. So, and that is what National French Fries Day is about, and what is basically the history behind it. So there's it's a little brief history about this, man. So anyway, we are going to go to NBA Youngboy, the person that I actually don't really care for, to be honest with you. Um, hang on a minute, man. Hold on a minute, guys. If I could find more information about this. So, let me see. I did see a story about. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. I did see this. No, I did see. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Okay, Hollywood.com. Let's go with that. Okay. Judge denies bond for NBA Youngboy again. A person that I don't really care for. I don't really listen to his music like that, so I'm not even gonna really go there on that stuff. But anyway, the streets have been screaming free NBA Youngboy, but he is not. He may not be free for a while. A United States a United States um magistrate judge determined last week that NBA YoungBoy, real name Contrell Golden, was simply too dangerous to be released from jail as he awaits trial for multiple gun possession charges in Louisiana. The 21-year-old rapper has been locked up since March after his arrest in Los Angeles, California. Video shoot raid in Baton Rouge. As previously reported, his legal troubles stem from a video shoot in Baton Rouge in September of 2020. The shoot was raided by local authorities as part of Operation Never Free Again. The 21-year-old was detained but later released. On March 10th, 2021, he was indicted by a grand jury and charged with one count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and one count of possession of a firearm not registered on the National Firearms Registration and Transfer Record. Okay. California arrest. California officials arrested him March 22nd after he led them on a high-speed chase before he even fled on foot. Authorities claimed that a firearm was found inside the vehicle Youngboy was driving and that he was the sole occupant of the car. Wow. A California judge granted Youngboy pretrial release, that was contingent on Louisiana's approval. Unfortunately, in early April, a Louisiana judge revoked the rapper's 540 grand bond that was granted in the Central District of California. Appeal denied. The rap star's lawyer Andrew Fly appealed the decision, but unfortunately, the appeal was denied. Judge Scott D. Johnson pointed to the 21-year-old history of crime, including his alleged efforts to evade police. Of course, of course, in Los Angeles, Youngboy is a danger to the community, and no condition or combination of conditions will reasonably assure that the safety of any other person in the community. Read the court document. Shocking photos. The feds also presented some shocking photos of the rapper to underscore their point. One image obtained by allhiphop.com shows the rapper holding an assault rifle with a group of men. The other image features NBA Youngboy clutching an assault rifle with a young fan who looks to be about 10 years old. Man, man, listen, I tell you this, man. This is just ridiculous, man. What the hell is he thinking, man? You know what I mean? What the hell is he thinking? That's what I want to know. And speaking of which, of course, recently you probably heard about T.I. who was arrested in Amsterdam, which is another crazy ass story. Yes, according to the TMZ, the article talks about in the quote, they arrested me over a bike incident with cop. Okay, you get arrested over a bike incident. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel on this one. But anyway, Ti says cops in Amsterdam busted him over a bike incident involving an officer, but he says they never put handcuffs on him, and he's already out of jail after posting bail. Hmm. The rapper recorded a video Tuesday while he says he was in custody in Amsterdam. According to Ti, he was riding his bicycle and didn't stop when crossing the street. He says instead kept he kept going and his handlebar broke off a cop's side mirror. What are the chances? Still, Tips taking it in stride. You can tell in the video. It's probably the chillest anyone ever been while dealing with the police. He says the cops were chill too and escorted him to the back seat of their car without ever taking out their cuffs. Um It seemed he was quickly released because Ti later went on Instagram Live and said he wasn't even tripping about the incident. When a friend of his called the incident bullshit, Ti quickly responded saying it wasn't and that everybody has a bad morning. Some fans sitting outside a nearby joint recognized him and asked for a picture. The rapper pulled up and sat right next to them and ordered drinks. Rapper and his wife Tiny have been in Italy celebrating their 11th wedding anniversary, and it seemed that they kept the party going with a trip to the Netherlands. Wow, that's a happy ending right there. So he didn't really get arrested. Okay. Um Next topic has to do with the 40th anniversary of MTV. Okay. Now this is from USA Today. All right. It's hard to imagine how revolutionary MTV was when it launched August 1st, 1981. 40 years before we could summon music videos on demand. MTV was the destination for the latest, coolest, and
best of music on TV. The premise was simple: be television's version of radio. In the early days, the network played music videos round the clock, hosted by video jockeys, VJs. Um, what was the first music video shown on MTV? The Buggles video killed the radio star. Of course, the channel over the decades, both in the genres of music videos it promoted, moving from early days of rock to pop and hip hop, and the programming it offered. Who can forget Beavis and Butthead and the Real World?
Okay.
As MTV marks 40 years, we look back at the iconic music videos we remember watching on the Radical Network. Of course, Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, of course. MTV was still in its relative infancy when this single from Michael Jackson's Thriller was released in 1983 and helped define the cable network, which had quickly gained traction as a revolutionary new form of television that I had quickly gained traction. Okay, that I watched constantly, rather. Featuring a trench coat clad paparazzo stalking Jackson as he dances his way to a hotel. The choreographed video was among the first by a black artist to win heavy rotation on MTV and was followed by the more cinematic video for the album's title track, Gary Levin.
Okay.
Um, okay. They were the poster boys of MTV. But being suave and dashing wasn't enough. But because they had to flaunt their coolness by jetting off to Ant- Antigua and pretending to sing while not falling off a yacht. Who cared if no one understood what the lyrics meant when it all looked this good? Melissa, um, I don't want to butcher the name. Of course, Duran was one of them. Frida, I know there's something going on. Of course, I was 13 when MTV launched, but unfortunately, my house did not have cable TV. Eventually, my best friend's family did. I went over to her house and we turned on MTV. Frida, with her haunting voice and feathered hair,
Ooh, fetid hair.
um, languidly walking her way through the video, appeared on the screen. It made an impression. It was, after all, the first music video I had seen ever. While it might not have been iconic, but it made an impression. Um, Hold on a second, guys. Um, when it comes to being introduced to a brand visual medium, you always remember your first Mary Cadden. Duran revealed a cute, revealed a view to a kill. Get in, sit down, and shut up. My college bestie boarded when I showed up seconds before the worldwide premiere, the first of the countless times we'd watched the video for this James Bond theme song. Sure, Simon Lee Bond. Bond's bomb detonating Walkman hasn't aged well, nor has John Taylor's sexually um, tousled mullet.
Oh boy. Okay.
Um, but it's still a hoot and a half to see Andy Taylor gleefully off Nick Rhodes, who's never looked lovelier with a killer accordion button. Radiohead Paranoid Android. This is interesting. Um, all right. I was a teenage insomnia and would stay up until dawn, mainlining MTV. Deep in the night was when they let the weird stuff rip. And in particularly heavy rotation was this hypnotically strange animated video. When I finally heard this song performed live, Tom York's Dear Man like voice slicing through my psyche like a laser. Even then I couldn't get the image of a nearly naked cartoon man chopping his own limbs off with a hatchet out of my head. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh man. Of course. Of course, all the music videos like Missy Elliott, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River, Rihanna, Shut Up and Drive. Um, all the music videos that was featured in MTV, and congratulations to MTV for reaching their 40th anniversary milestone. All right. Um Now, before I go to the Nick Cannon thing, I want to give my thoughts on the music video by Juvenile, Vax That Thing Up. Listen, what I took from the video that I watched, um, when he did the TMZ interview and he talked about it, I really feel like he was just raising awareness, man. And the reason why I kind of like the fact that he's raising awareness is because most of the people took from the video actually saved people's lives though, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm actually I'm actually interested to see um I'm not gonna say exactly when I'm gonna get myself vaccinated. I'm not gonna say what day exactly because it's not gonna be for the gram anyway. So I'm not gonna be taking those selfies of when I'm getting vaccinated and all that other stuff. So there's no need for me to be showing off all that stuff. So overall, the music video, Vax That Thing Up, I got one word to say about the video that's raising awareness about public health. Excellent. Finally, we could go to the Nick Cannon story, which I didn't get a chance to talk about yet in yesterday's episode. So of course, the New York Post, he did a recent interview with the Breakfast Club, and according to the New York Post, which I'm about to read to you guys, um, goes like this. So basically, let me just say, okay. So he talks about um unorthodox lifestyle. It ain't my decision. Okay, he's wilding out with a bunch of women, and here's why. For Nick Cannon, having multiple babies with multiple girlfriends is the father of seven's way of rebelling against the Eurocentric institution of marriage. What the hell? Yo, oh my God, man. That's a Eurocentric concept. The idea that you're supposed to have this one person for the rest of your life. Cannon, age 40, explained Monday on Power 105.1's The Breakfast Club. The idea that a man should have one woman, the host of the Masked Singer, continued. We shouldn't have anything. I have no ownership over that person. Cannon, who welcomed his seventh child, the fourth within a year's time in June, said that fathering so many kids is not my decision. He gets to make. Chimney Christmas, man.
Ah, man. It's called a vasectomy, you idiot. Like, like, let me tell you something, man. You think, you think having 7 kids is bad? Future is worse. You have 8 baby mamas and 8 kids you don't even care about. Like, god damn, man, this is so fucking ridiculous, man. Oh my fucking gosh, man. I'm not even gonna really. Well, I got a question for this shit though, man. Multiple baby mamas and 7 kids. Like, come on, man. Like, you mean to tell me one person is not enough? I couldn't do what D. Ray Davis did. I couldn't do it. I could not do it because that would be like the craziest shit. And what happens if what happens if a man cheats on 2 women that he's in relationships with or married to, by the way, with other women? It's gonna it's gonna end bad. All right, you're not gonna catch me doing some shit like that, man. Not in your lifetime. And there's more to the story of this Nick Cannon story. Those women and all women are the ones that open themselves up and say, I would like to allow this man into my world and I will birth this child. The California native insisted, it ain't my decision. I'm just following suit. Oh, come on. Big give me a big fat ass break with that bullshit, man. Man, it's called condoms, man. The fuck? What do you do? Like, man, man, look, man. All right, man. Let's continue this, man, before I even go off and shit, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Um, I'm sorry, guys. The former Nickelodeon star welcomed 10-year-old twins, Moreau and Moroccan, with ex-wife and megastar Mariah Carey, age 51 in 2011. He has 2 children, son Golden, for age 4, and 8-month old daughter, powerful Queen Cannon, with Miss Guam, 2014 pageant winner Brittany Bell, age 33. On June 14th, Cannon welcomed twin boys Zion Mixo Mixali Dean and Zillan Air with DJ Abby De La Rosa, age 29. Then, just 9 days later, on June 23rd, he became the father of his 5th son, Zen, with model Alyssa Scott. And now Cannon says his aversion to monogamy is rooted in the European history of marriage. If we're really talking about how we coexist and how we populate, it's about what exchange can we create together, he said. He said, in quote, I understand the institution of marriage, but if we go back to what that was about, it was to classify property, he added, referring to the dowry system, the practice of trading a woman into marriage in exchange for money or property that was popularized in England between the 12th and 18th centuries. One father gave another man his daughter for land, Cannon said. So when you really get to that concept, it's like we gotta change this up. Thus, his parade of paramours prevails. And he also said some. He also said in quote that really kind of caught my attention on this. I don't want ownership over anybody. The love don't cost a thing, Star said. I don't have ownership over any of the mothers. We create families in the sense that we created a beautiful entity.
Oh boy. But it's unclear whether the leading ladies of his love life are happy about Cannon's commitment and non-commitment. Every woman in my life that I deal with or have dealt with, they know how I feel, he said. And it usually is a concept like I'm not going around like, who am I gonna impregnate next? Nah, Cannon continued. When you really look at how the family infrastructure is designed, the woman is the one that always leads and makes decisions, he says. Everyone is like, how is he convincing these women? But I'm not. I'm the one in the scenario who has to follow suit on what they decide. Cannon, who admittedly grew up in an unorthodox rather home in which both of his parents were absent at times, said he extremely active in all of his children's lives. For every single one of my kids, at every basketball game, I'm at every martial arts practice, he said. People don't understand how I do it, but my children are my priority. Now, before I go on to the next topic, actually, which is going to be the whole Domino's pizza thing. From what I'm hearing, there's some people who are saying that from what I heard actually, for what Nick Cannon was talking about, that he said that the reason he's having, because he wasn't sure if he's going to actually, live. He wasn't going to live for a long time because remember, there was a story that he talked about having lupus, and yes, that shit is scary, and I kind of get why he's doing this, but I think at the same time, some people are saying that he's doing this in a selfish way, and I don't know, and I'm not too sure I would do something like that. As far as a legacy, I'm not even sure what that shit is about, but anyway, I'm not even gonna go there on the legacy shit because I'm not even sure what that's gonna be. First of all, I don't even know if my dad had a legacy. I can't even tell you if he had a legacy or whatever because I'm not even too sure. I'm not even too sure about this shit. But anyway, I'm actually going to move on from that. I'm going to actually, yeah, we're gonna hang on a second. Um, hey guys, okay, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Just give me a sec. It's like, all right. So this story really got me thinking, man. Like, why in the hell would Domino's out of all pizza parlors be mixing their pizzas with motherfucking watermelon? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I heard of pineapple pizza. I had pineapple pizza before. Yeah, I understand that part. I understand the sausages, the pepperoni, and the cheese. But watermelon, come on, man. All right. You eat a pizza with watermelon together, that's just gonna make you go to the fucking restroom to take a damn shit. All right. So, according to MSM.com, so Domino's made TikTok viral watermelon pizza. TikTok has given us a lot of trends. Some are great, like the grilled sunflower heads, pesto eggs, and carrot bacon.
Carrot bacon, damn.
Um, okay. Others are not the best, like the cloud bread. Trust me, it doesn't taste good. Oreos dipped in salsa or wait. Am I reading this right? Oreos dipped in salsa or the watermelon and mustard combo. Ew. Why in the hell would why? I don't understand this shit. Somebody help me. Somebody help me understand this shit, man. I'll fucking wait, man. Well, here's another weird one for you. Watermelon pizza. No need for questions. It's exactly what it sounds like. Watermelon acts like a crust with toppings that range from fruits to slices. No, no, fruit to spices to be exact. Possibly the first creator to try it was um Lala Leilu. She sliced a watermelon, squirted some sauce on top, added sliced lemon and tarragon, and ate a slice that I can get down with. But other creators may have taken the trend a little too far. Domino's The Domino's Australia TikTok account made an actual pizza with the watermelon. They took they took a watermelon round, smothered it in sauce, cheese, and pepperoni, and cooked it in the oven because who doesn't love hot watermelon? Damn. Oh shit. This is too funny for me. This is too funny right there. Um I do have to say that the melty cheese and crispy pepperoni look good, but I can't imagine that the toppings would stay on the wet, slimy watermelon. Plus, it would all be ruined when I bite into the whole thing, and it's not a regular crust. The company captioned the video, y'all keep asking us for a low carb option. Nah, for real. When we saw um El Burrito Monster. Burrito Monster. Oh shit. Make a watermelon pizza. We had to give it a go. Crediting another creator who made the trend. Now, I don't know if I would try this shit though, man. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure if I would try that shit though. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't mind trying things out, but watermelon with pizza and then the Oreos with the fucking and then the Oreos the fucking whatever that shit is with the sauce. I'm not so sure if I would actually try Oreos with with some type of sauce though. Whatever that sauce is that I just read actually. Oh, salsa. Salsa, right. I'm not too sure if I would actually mix a fucking snack dessert with salsa. Salsa is usually for chips. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, hold on. This is just crazy. I'm sorry, man. I'm just having a blast laughing at any crazy ass story that I can actually think of, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Hey, but Um, before I even wrap up the show, let's take a look at all these Livit comments, shall we? 99. Thank thanks for the snack, man. Appreciate it. And hi um to Keyone XL. Hello. Welcome to Thank you for joining the Livit live stream with my podcast that I'm doing right now. Thank you.
Um, let me see how much time I have here. Yeah, yeah, I'm about to wrap this up right now, man. Listen, if you like what you heard in today's episode or any previous episodes that you missed, be sure to show some love by making a charitable donation to my Cash App, which is $ G Money Stacks 555. That's $ capital G lowercase MONEY capital S lowercase TACKZ 555. Now it's not about the amount. It's not about having a lot of money to make a person happy. It's about what you can afford, and any amount that you put will be appreciated. All right. Don't worry about having a lot of money. Just do your best. Now that I got that out the way, listen. You want to get to know me and get to know the show. Listen, you can get to know me by following me on Livit right now. I'm doing the live stream for the show off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, and which is G Money Stacks Queens New York on Livit. And be sure to follow the show on Facebook and Instagram, which is off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, all in one word. Yes, NY stands for New York, folks. So don't really worry about the acronym. And also, you can follow my other show, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, on Instagram, alongside with my primary handle, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York, on the gram. All right. Now, now that I got that out the way, we're gonna go to the stream platforms on the go. And what this is basically about um where you can listen to episodes on all your streaming platforms and where to watch. Listen to this. You can listen to Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast on Podorama. We're on Anchor, Spotify, Audio Burst, Deezer, TuneIn Radio Plus Alexa, Player FM, Podchaser, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, Podcast Addict, Breaker, Listen Notes, Podbay, Podfriend. Be sure to leave a 5-star rating in the two links of Podchaser and Podfriend. Now, even though you may not have anything else to say, listen, you could just give a 5-star rating, and that'll really mean a lot to me. All right. Now we are on Reason FM, Google Podcasts, and don't forget to listen to Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, the #1 app for music, radio, and podcasts. And last but not least, the YouTube. I need y'all to do y'all part by subscribing to the YouTube channel G Money Stacks 555. Enable alerts alongside with the notification bell so you can be reminded of when the show goes in the air live via live stream. Be sure to like. Be sure to leave a comment with the episodes alongside with the topics that was discussed. Be sure to download your favorite episodes. Be sure to share the videos. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. And keep an eye out for upcoming episodes, previous episodes that was recorded will be uploaded and posted onto the YouTube channel page automatically. And also, tell a friend to tell a friend. Be sure to share the podcast along with audio streaming platforms that I just discussed with your friends. All right. Now, without further ado, I wanna, like I always say at the end of the show, like I always say, second, guys. Yes, like I always say at the end of the show, if you have a dream of being a podcaster, or if you like to create a podcast, depending on what story or whatever topics you want to talk about or whatever, like I'm doing right now, don't let anybody stop you from doing that. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do and how you're not going to succeed. All right. This is not about these online flizzies. All right. And for those of you who may not know what online flizzies are, it's basically internet thugs. All right. You know what you have to do when you are making success is you picture the haters as food. And what you want to do is eat them up Homer Simpson style like this. Also, be sure to reach out to your friends, your family members, your loved ones, like your girlfriend, your boyfriend, uh, husbands, wives, on how they're doing on the inside, because mental health is important. And like I always say, you don't have to wait till mental health awareness, which is in May of each year, to actually reach out to somebody. Because at the end of the day, there is no good time to reach out to somebody. It's all about going with your instincts, going with your gut, going with your soul and your heart. And of course, your logic. Because the fact of the matter is, common sense is not always common. It's about your instincts and what you feel is right. All right. Now, I'd like to say thank you to every single person that's been rocking with me on YouTube and rocking with me on Livit. And I will try to do more live streams by screen recording the live stream. And thank you, man. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in and rocking with me and stuff like that. And listen, man, I'm gonna get to your comments before I even go. Yeah, I think that's about it though, man, for this. I think this is about it though. So listen, thank you so much for listening to me. I'm G Money Stacks. I am about to clock out. I hope you are safe and well. I hope you guys are okay from the aftermath of Hurricane Henry. I hope there's not too many damages in Long Island. I know there was a damage going on in Jamaica, Queens by a person's house. Hopefully that person is all right. And that's it, man. I'm out of here. Peace and one love, and have a great night, everybody.